We need you to secure the memorial and remove the True Sons' forces. If they maintain this outpost, the True Sons will be a direct threat to the campus.
That the wind?
Got a visual on additional hostiles in the memorial compound. They're moving south. There's a gate between you. It looks closed from here.
Agent, you'll need to find a way to open that gate.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
G'day fellow agents, Damaged Goods here. That was a little clip of Lincoln Memorial on Heroic just to show you how the build performs, what it's capable of, okay? Let's take a look at the build here. We'll start off with the mask, okay? So for the mask we have one bellstone. On the bellstone we have 170,000 armor. It's at expertise level 6, so I got an extra 6% armor. Attributes, 12% critical hit damage, 6% critical hit chance, 11.9 critical hit damage again, okay? Now we'll take and skip down to the holster. That's our first piece of the Picardo holster. It's the first piece of the Brazos, and it will give us 10% skill haste, okay? I took the armor off the Brazos and I replaced it with skill tier. I have 6% critical hit chance and 15% weapon damage to help out the test subject in the Scorpio. Okay, we'll skip over it. Knee pads, Fenris, one-piece Fenris will give you 10% assault rifle damage, okay? So on the Fenris, we have 14.6 weapon damage, fix that, and 12% critical hit damage, 6% critical hit chance, okay? Now for our second piece of Brazos, gloves, okay? First piece gave us skill haste, second piece is going to give us an extra skill tier. So between the two-piece Brazos with the skill tier, it's actually 3, because the second piece is giving us 1 skill tier, okay? So on the Brazos, we have the skill tier. I switched it, and we have 12% critical hit damage, 6% critical hit chance, okay? We're going to go up to the backpack. On the backpack, we have the force multiplier, Hannah U. It has 10% skill haste. So between the Brazos and the Hannah U, you have 20 there, okay? Skill haste. I switched, didn't switch, I upgraded the expertise, on the force multiplier to 10%, so I have an extra 10% armor, okay? Attributes, 12% critical hit damage, 6% critical hit chance, 11.5 critical hit damage again, and the talent for the force multiplier, perfect combined arms. Shooting an enemy increases total skill damage by 30% for 3 seconds. So you just shoot an enemy, you got an extra 3%, 30% skill damage, okay? Back to the chest piece, right? The chest piece is the door kicker's knock, okay? It's a Grupo Samba piece. One piece gives me an extra 15% critical hit damage. So I have 15% weapon damage, expertise 10, so I have another 10% armor. I have 6% critical hit chance, 12% critical hit damage, and 11.2 critical hit damage again. And the talent for the backpack, the chest piece is Perfect Spark. Damaging enemies with a skill increases total weapon damage by 15% for 20 seconds. So if you got Perfect Spark and you're using combined arms, they work hand in hand. Shooting an enemy increases skill damage, and damaging an enemy with a skill increases weapon damage, okay? So they do go hand in hand. Now we're going to take a look at the test subject, okay? The test subject, I have 102,000 total damage. It shoots 700 rounds a minute. I have 50 round mag. I also have it upgraded to level 4 expertise, so I get an extra 4% weapon damage. Okay, it's core attribute 14.9 assault rifle damage, 21% health damage, 6% damage to armor. Okay, for the mods, for the talent, perfectly in sync. Hitting an enemy grants 20% skill damage for 5 seconds. Using a non-shield skill or damaging an enemy with a skill grants 20% weapon damage for 5 seconds. Damage increases are doubled while both the buffs are active at the same time. Well, I'm using turret and drone, so if I'm hitting L1, R1 and shooting the same enemy with the skills and I shoot with the test subject, in sync kicks in and your damage gets higher, okay? As you've seen in the video, it does go pretty high for the skills, okay, and the test subject. So now we're going to take and look at the mods. On the short optics, I have 5% critical hit chance. The magazine slot, I have the 20 rounds, and for the muzzle, we have another 5% critical hit chance, okay? We're going to take and have a look here at the stats. Perfectly in sync, okay? 56% critical hit chance, 154 critical hit damage, 75 headshot, 6% damage to armor, 21% health damage, okay? This is what we have. Now we're going to take and go to the Scorpio, okay? We'll make it the number 1 weapon for now. So with the Scorpio, we have oh, excuse me. With the Scorpio, we have 891,000 total damage. We have 130 rounds per minute, 7 rounds in the mag. I have expertise 13, so I have an extra 13% weapon damage with the Scorpio. Attributes: 15% shotgun damage, 12% damage to armor, 10% critical hit damage. Okay, and the talent on the Scorpio is septic shock. Shooting a target applies stacks of venom, which last for 10 seconds. Increased stacks add more severe debuffs to the target. So your first shot with the Scorpio is going to give you one is poison. Your third shot, disorient. Your sixth shot will give you shock. Your seventh shot will take, and target takes additional 20% damage from all debuffs, from all sources. Stacks no longer increase. So after your seventh shot, turret and drone will also do damage, right? 20% extra. Duration of status effects is based on percentage of pellets hit on applying shot. So the Scorpio is not a long range weapon. It still does damage, but the more pellets that hit, the higher your status effect will be. And it's a shotgun, so the further you shoot, the more it spreads. The closer they are, it's tighter pattern. When it hits, more pellets hit, more status effect you get. Okay. Now, we're going to go down to the turret and the drone. So on the drone, it's saying the cooldown is 19.2 seconds. It's a 5 skill tier, and it's saying the damage is 42,000. Okay. Once you proc the drone within sync, in the vid, you notice it's jumping roughly to 75,000 when you're using the test subject and combining them for in sync. Okay. Now, with the assault turret, it's also 19.2 seconds cooldown. The damage is 68, a little over 68,000. It's 5 skill tier. Again, both of them have the 10% extra damage. But again, in the vid, if you look at the numbers, the turret's actually hitting, when it's procced within sync, for 118,000 roughly. Okay. So on the turret, we have for firing mechanism 5% damage. For the housing slot, we have 7.5 duration, and targeting slot 7.3 duration. Duration's good. Keep them up there. More damage. Okay. And same thing with the drone, 7.5 duration. We have 10% health, and we have 4.9% damage. Okay. Now we'll take and have a look at the specialization. So we're using technician, and in technician, excuse me, armor kits also applies to all friendly skill proxies within 10 meters. So if you have a turret, or a friend has a turret and you use an armor kit, it will help your skills. Okay. Now, 12% damage to drone skills, proxies, and robotics. So you get an extra damage, 12% damage, and that's skill, proxies, robots, Black Tusk, right? Now, technician gives you an extra skill tier. That's how I ended up at 5. Okay. 3 with the Brazos. The Hana U is 4, and technician gives me 5. Okay. And also the EMP grenade, disrupt electrical abilities within affected area, Black Tusk again. If you go down here to passive talent, I have the 10% skill damage. I also end up with 50% pulse resistance. Gain 15% bonus armor while aiming a skill. Party members within 5 meters of your deployed or undisrupted skills are immune to shock and disrupt. Okay? And remember, when you put on your specializations, make sure you put on, I'm using the assault rifle damage, and Scorpio for the shotgun damage. Test subject, Scorpio, okay? So, pretty much, that's everything for the build. Um, Hopefully you liked the vid. If you liked the vid, give her a thumbs up. And if you'd like to receive more information from the channel, hit the subscribe button. You'll be notified when the next vid's coming out. Okay, well, everybody, have a good day, have a good night. I'm Damaged Goods. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.